Players, y'all doing it all wrong, man. Y'all doing it wrong, man. Pull up a chair, man. Go get a chair, man. Come, pull up a chair. Tuned in to the Brotherluvshow, the best podcast on YouTube. Peace, and blessings, Brotherluvshow family. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We got a small goal over here to the Brotherluvshow. We're trying to get to our first 1,000 subscribers. Do what you can for the Brotherluvshow, my man. Yeah, let's get on into the topic, man. Before we drop it, huh? Let's go. Number one thing, fellas, you dropping the ball, fellas, you dropping the ball. Let's talk about it. You're dropping the ball. Let me tell you what I mean. You're doing it all wrong when it comes to the ladies. You're doing it wrong. You're doing a few things wrong. And I got to tell you what you're doing wrong, fellas, because I peep some of y'all young cats, even some of you old cats game. It's kind of lame, okay? But we're going to fix that today. Let's go fix it up for you, fellas. I got some tools for you, some news you can use, okay? Let's go. First thing you're doing wrong, fellas. Compliment only one time, fellas. You give compliments, but you only give one big one. You don't continue to compliment over and over, fellas. It makes you look weak. All right? You're doing it wrong, fellas. You're doing it wrong. Do not over compliment the ladies. Women love compliments, but don't over compliment. It makes you look weak, okay? Just carry on. Next thing you're doing wrong, fellas. They want to hear that you're ready to settle down at some point. You have to let it be known that you're ready to settle down at some point. You have to say this. If you don't give off that vibe, you don't get the boyfriend application, okay? All right? They hate serial bachelors, okay? Understand that. Women do not like serial bachelors, okay, fellas? Let's keep it moving, all right? This is another thing you're doing wrong, fellas. This is something that you're really doing wrong. You have to contain yourself. This message right here is about containment. You can't be too interested or overexcited to be in their presence, fellas. If she's the baddest broad you ever seen in your life, you got to contain yourself. Listen to what I'm saying, fellas. You got to contain yourself. You got to hold it on the inside. If she's the prettiest woman in the world, you got to contain yourself, fellas. It's a turn off. If you overly excited, a woman want to be excited to see you. Now, you need to be excited to see her, but you can't be overly excited, fellas. Okay? You can't be overly excited, all right? Next thing, fellas, that you must understand that you must ask her to talk about herself. I'll let that one sink in for a minute. You gotta ask her about herself, okay? We need her to talk about herself as much as possible in the first few days, fellas. You need to let her talk about herself. You are gathering notes and information, okay? Next thing you gotta understand, fellas. Try not to ask the same questions over and over. Listen. Take mental notes, okay? Try not to ask this. Do your best. Pay attention. Don't ask the same questions over and over. Women want to see that you're paying attention, okay? Please understand what I'm saying. This is real big, all right? Another big thing, fellas. Don't talk about sex until it comes up organically. This is going to shoot both of y'all, most of y'all in the head. That one right there kills most of y'all. Boom, you out of there. Because you talk about sex. You bring it up first. Let her bring up sex. Let her talk about it. Don't mention sex. Don't even mention it, fellas. Don't mention sex, okay? That's going to be hard for some of y'all. Some of you going to fall off right there, okay? Next thing, fellas, you must look and smell your best at all times when you're in dating mode, okay? If you're in dating mode, if you call yourself, listen, I'm finna get out here, I'm finna get with the chicks, you need to be on point 24/7. That means no scruffy beards. You got to keep that lined up. Got to keep your hair trimmed up. You got to stay on point at all times when you're in dating mode, fellas, okay? Understand me, but love. Next thing, women love a man that has plans and ambition. Fellas, you gotta have plans and ambition. Plans, ambition, drive, motivation. Okay, you gotta have that, fellas. Otherwise, you not motivated. She call you, you say you ain't doing nothing. No plans, no ambition, no motivation. You gotta be. You understand what I'm saying? Which go into my next thing. You must always take charge, meaning you must be ready to make decisions, brothers. You have to be ready to make decisions. You know what I mean? You got to know where you're taking her. You don't ask a woman where she want to go. You got to know where you're taking her. All right? That's big right there. That's huge. I hear women complaining about that right there, okay? Always take charge, fellas, okay? The next thing, she needs to know. Women need to know that you're busy and taking care of business. They have to know that. You must be accomplished. You must be accomplished in something, fellas. You get what I'm saying? You must be accomplished, okay? But don't brag. Accomplish, don't brag. I know some of y'all don't understand how to balance that. I'll do another video on that later. Be accomplished. Say it once. Don't brag, okay? There's another thing that you don't do, okay, fellas? There's another big one for us right here. There's another one, man. Never name drop or mention high-level friends. It's a turn-off, okay? Don't mention your high-level friends, because guess what? She's going to want to meet your high-level buddies, not you. I've seen people do this before, and she'll stick around you to get to the people who's better than you. So this is just some more game right here. You know what I mean? Next, be mysterious. Don't over-explain. Leave out some details to see if she's interested. If she's interested in what you're talking about, fellas, she will ask. Leave out details. Leave out something. Just see if she's interested. Just see if she's listening as you listen to her, okay? You know what I mean? There's another. And I'm going to close on this one. I just had a few of these for you fellas. Listen, never talk about past relationships or the wrongdoings thereof. Never talk about how bad your baby mama did. Never talk about how bad your old girl. Never, ever. Men, don't talk about that. It makes you look weak. Now, take these. I just been saying, brothers, I had to get this off my chest to the Brotherluvshow family, for my young men, my older men. We've been dropping the ball. Use this right here. This is a very short video. Share it, like it, give it to your people. Share it to your people. I'm sure that most of us is making one or two of these mistakes over here. You understand what I'm saying? Brotherluvshow. Yeah.